Want to uncover the mysteries of the world before the flood? Get ready for a surprising revelation. What was life like before the flood? Who were the fallen angels? And what caused their rebellion? Let's explore these and other topics in this video. Ready to start? Imagine a forgotten time, long before the storms and waters that shaped the earth. In the early chapters of the Bible, especially in Genesis, we are transported to a transcendental world, an era before the flood that forever changed the face of humanity. These accounts, filled with mystery and deep interpretations, reveal a time of primitive humanity and divine closeness. Then, the Lord God formed the man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and the man became a living soul. Genesis 2:7. Adam and Eve, the first humans created by God in the Garden of Eden, not only marked the beginning of humanity, but also revealed an intimate connection with the Creator. Adam was formed from the dust of the ground, and Eve was made from one of Adam's ribs. They lived in perfect communion with God, enjoying divine company in a paradisiacal environment. However, the entry of sin through the disobedience of eating the forbidden fruit changed their relationship with God and the world around them. The conflict between Cain and Abel illustrates the consequences of sin and envy within the family, culminating in the first murder recorded in the Bible. The story of Adam, Eve, Cain, and Abel gives us glimpses of a life marked by divine closeness and the challenges faced by humanity from the beginning of time. Before the creation of the world as we know it, there existed a forgotten time that transcends our understanding, dating back to a period before the earth and humans existed. In this lost time, angelic beings referred to as the sons of God witnessed the creation of the earth and celebrated the glory, power, and wisdom of God involved in the process. However, we cannot ignore that not all angels remained faithful. Some of these angelic beings chose to rebel against God, resulting in the fall of the so-called fallen angels. The Bible makes brief references to these angels in their rebellion against the Creator, showing that even in heaven there was a battle between light and darkness. The fall of these angels represents a crucial moment in cosmic history before the flood, where celestial harmony was broken by the free choice of these spiritual beings. Reflecting on the rebellion of the fallen angels, we are taken to a cosmic panorama of spiritual decay. The fall of the fallen angels was not just an isolated event, but a fundamental challenge to divine authority, significantly influencing the events that shaped pre-flood human history. Satan, the leader of this rebellion, once known as an angel of light, became the architect of celestial discord. This spiritual conflict among the heavenly hosts preceded and significantly influenced the events that shaped pre-flood human history. The presence of the fallen angels in the celestial realm reveals not only the complexity of the spiritual world, but also the crucial role they played in the circumstances that culminated in the Great Flood. Satan, the archenemy, sowed discord in the hearts of the fallen angels, triggering an unprecedented celestial conflict that shaped the destiny of humanity. The emergence of evil and disobedience among the heavenly hosts was a catalyst for cosmic events that influenced not only the spiritual realm, but also the fate of mankind. The story of the great fallen angel who became God's adversary reveals not only the nature of spiritual depravity, but also the struggle between good and evil in dimensions beyond human comprehension. Satan's fall as the leader of this celestial rebellion unveils a dark chapter in pre-flood history, where the forces of darkness opposed the divine light with profound consequences. The words of Jesus about Satan's fall provide a unique insight into the cosmic events that preceded the flood, highlighting the ongoing battle between good and evil. According to the Son of God himself, Satan witnessed the divine glory and majesty even before the creation of the world. His fall was not an isolated event, but part of a cosmic conflict that shook the foundations of heaven. Jesus described seeing Satan fall like lightning from heaven, revealing the defeat and expulsion of this powerful spiritual being. These words echo not only as a warning about the danger of pride and rebellion, but also as a reminder of divine power and authority over all spiritual forces. Satan's fall laid the groundwork for the spiritual battle that permeated ancient times and shaped the course of human history to the present day. The saga of Cain and Abel is a human drama of rivalry, envy, and tragedy, revealing the deep consequences of sin. After being expelled from the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve had more children, with Cain as the firstborn and Abel, his younger brother. Both grew up under the shadow of their parents' original disobedience, living in a world now tainted by sin. Cain chose to be a farmer, while Abel opted for sheep herding. The difference in their offerings to God reflected not only their professions, but also the heart of the brothers. Abel presented an acceptable sacrifice to the Lord based on faith, while Cain's offering was rejected due to the lack of sincerity and humility in his heart. Jealousy consumed Cain upon seeing God's acceptance of Abel. In an impulsive and uncontrolled act, Cain led his brother to the field and committed the first murder recorded in the Bible. The innocent blood cried out from the ground for divine justice. The tragedy that befell Adam's family echoes the devastating consequences of the fall for all humanity, revealing the dark depths to which sin can lead those who stray from the Creator's path. After committing the brutal crime against his brother Abel, Cain was confronted by God and received the mark of Cain as punishment. This mark not only protected him from vengeance, but also symbolized the grave consequence of his sin and his separation from the divine presence. Cain was condemned to wander restlessly, far from his home and family. This sentence of divine justice highlighted the severity of Cain's sin and the consequent separation and loneliness he would face for the rest of his life. Away from God's protective presence, Cain carried the weight of remorse and guilt for the first murder recorded in human history. The expansion of humanity after the fall of Adam and Eve led to rapid population growth and the diversification of families into tribes. People began spreading across the earth, establishing new communities and developing various skills. The division of roles and professions became more evident, with some dedicating themselves to agriculture, while others explored metallurgy and music. Each tribe and clan progressed according to their needs and abilities, contributing to a more organized society. Despite technological and cultural advancements, sin continued to prevail, corroding human relationships and leading many away from the path of righteousness. The pre-flood civilization witnessed both progress and moral degeneration, reflecting the eternal struggle between light and darkness in human history. As the pre-flood civilization grew, so did the moral challenges, culminating in the iconic story of Noah. Life on Earth before the flood was marked by an era of population growth and territorial expansion. As families multiplied and formed tribes in various regions, the need for adaptation and diversification became evident. Social roles evolved, with some people dedicating themselves to the art of writing and the development of communication systems, while others explored architecture and engineering to create increasingly complex structures. The pursuit of knowledge and exploration led to the emergence of various disciplines such as astronomy, mathematics, and medicine. Tribes exchanged knowledge and developed unique cultures, enriching the wealth of human experience. However, even in the face of these advancements, sin continued to infiltrate social relationships, causing divisions and conflicts that challenged peaceful coexistence among peoples. Thus, pre-flood civilization reflected humanity's potential for progress and innovation, but also the shadows of moral corruption that permeated the social structures of the time. The saga of Noah and the construction of the ark symbolize unwavering faith and divine obedience, a powerful testimony in the face of an unbelieving society. Facing imminent destruction, Noah was chosen by God as an instrument of salvation to preserve human and animal life. Noah's unwavering obedience amid the disbelief and mockery of society around him is a powerful testament to faith and submission to divine will. For decades, Noah dedicated himself to building the ark according to the detailed specifications provided by God, demonstrating perseverance and unwavering faithfulness in the face of adversity. As the world descended into a downward spiral of sin and corruption, Noah remained steadfast in his purpose to follow divine instructions, confident in the promise of salvation. Finally, when the floodwaters inundated the earth and annihilated all life outside the ark, Noah and his family emerged as the chosen survivors by God to begin a new chapter in human history. Which part of this biblical story touched your heart the most, and why? Share your reflections in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating content. May God bless you. See you in the next video.